That are some of the symptoms. When you look at the tongue, at the side, this side of the tongue, you see something like a white-like brushed sign on it, is a symptom. You see a loop on the neck at this axis, is an early stage of symptom. Wow, those symptoms can actually come and go. That is just the truth. Once it comes, it will showcase and it will go back, waiting for the manifestation. Now, for it to actually what? Suppress it. But the good news I have is that that's why the doctors advise patients or everybody to go for routine checkup, at least 3 months interval, or every 6 months, or at least once in a year. Because if you're able to know your health status, whatever thing that wants emanates, you can be able to tackle it from the beginning. Because if you can't be able to tackle it from that beginning, once you get to the chronic stage, is what you need to do is what? Maintenance, and it's done till the rest of that individual life. So you can see, you have to be extremely careful and examine yourself very well. Yes, life is sweet, but you have to be smarter. Like, how is this particular virus being spread? I'm trying to take it all in terms of summary, because if I start following down straight, it will take a lot of time. 1, we have through vaginal sex, because this virus sustained in the fluid, such as the sperm. Even in the some researchers are able to find out that you can also find that trace in the spit. Now, it's also found in your anything about excretion in the body is inside, so far as it has actually ran up the whole body system. So any contact, anytime you want to come in contact with fluids one way or the other, like those into anal sex, those into oral sex, that's why they actually produce a medium with this latex, this condom latex. They produce the one for the tongue, they produce the one, they have so many of them in the market. If you know you cannot be able to abstain from it, it's best for prevention, because they say prevention is better than cure. So it's better for you to get those stuffs, then you wear it anytime you are going to it, then you take them for your own safety. But if it's for only me, I would say abstinence is the best. Or you take your colleague, your patient, whatever, your partner, down to the hospital, do a thorough check, and observe the person after 3 months for your own safety. So these are some of the prevention some of you or everyone need to take note of it. And also, in terms of bathing, if you want to go and bath your hair, make sure they burn it very well. Because one thing about this virus is it can't actually suppress itself in this atmosphere. It can't withstand this atmosphere. That's why if once it's on the needle, if you use a needle to trick someone that has it and you pierce it to the next person, at that moment it can actually find its threat down to the body system. But once it passes some period of time, the virus will die off. But you need to sterilize it by burning it or boil it to 100 degrees Celsius before using that particular sharp object to avoid stories that touches the heart. Now, the body system has some linings inside, both in terms of vaginal and the anal. So once there is an opening in any of the linings, then the fluid can find its straight down inside. In terms of oral sex, imagine we know at the early stage we said you can be able to find some sore in their mouth. Now what you saw is just like a wound-like stuff. Now imagine that person giving an oral sex to the other person that doesn't have. What do you think will happen? The blood from the sore can penetrate. Are you getting it? So that's why it's good for you to be very, very conscious in terms of these actions. so that you will not blame yourself tomorrow. So I urge you to be very, very careful in terms of your health, because they said health is what? Wealth. It's only when you are healthy you can be able to what? Make use of your money. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Don't forget to like and click to my channel. Thank you very much and have a nice day. See you in my next video.